are the Physics, and you're watching SeattleMusicBlog.com.
Yeah.
Some with the Physics. And you guys aren't strangers with the Bumbershoot at all. You guys have been here before. What is it about the event specifically that has you guys always coming back?
I think this event is something that's a staple in the Seattle music scene and art scene and general entertainment in the city. Is something that just as citizens of this city, we love to experience. And performing 2 years ago was just amazing. So given the opportunity again, we had to jump on it.
And you guys play a part in the Art Walk in Pioneer Square. What do you guys exactly do with your time there?
Well, our studio is actually located at the OK Hotel, which is sort of a Seattle landmark as far as music goes. So we make music there, just sort of around a bunch of other studios. And so as far as the Art Walk goes, our studio is usually open during the Art Walk, and people come in and kind of watch us make music a lot. I also doing photography a lot, so I put up some of my photos on the first Thursdays for the Art Walk so people can come in and check them out. And so we kind of just kick it.
Have an open door policy?
Yeah,
Everyone
open door policy. People come in, check out the art, check out the music if it so happens that we're making music. So
this is great. And I noticed that you guys have a lot of artistic art design on your website. Do you guys, with that experience, play a part in your merchandise? Designing stuff for your merchandise?
Well, we none of us actually design anything, but we do have a couple of go-to designers that we like to work with, and so we all kind of have a part in deciding what direction to go artistically, which can be a challenge when you're working with 6 different people who all have input visually. So yeah, we anything we put out there, we want to be dope, and that especially goes for artwork when we're putting out an album or a poster or any sort of artwork.
Have you guys always been so in tune with art? Was it something you guys did in high school and college?
Sure. Music, definitely. We've always been into creative, all different types of genres of music, and been, I think, creative people. But, we all have drawn at some point. We do graffiti in high school and stuff like that, and things here and there, and I used to take photos. Thig is taking photos now, and yeah, we definitely appreciate the arts and are fans of all sorts of media, artistic media. So I think it translates, and mostly we're working on our craft, which is music. So that's kind of where we specialize, I guess.
Yeah, and the other stuff is just for fun, just something you like to
for sure
do.
Yeah.
You guys formed in high school, correct?
Yes.
How did planning a musical group come into play?
There was no plan involved. We just I used to DJ in high school and a little bit before high school, and then me and Thig were in the same class, and we just one day started writing raps. I wrote one, and I said it to him, and the next day he came back to school with a rap. I think we were juniors in high school. It's 1997, and his rap was way better than mine, and so then we were kind of trying to one-up each other, and then Jaguna, who's the younger brother here, kind of joined the group. So we all came together around 1997, and actually didn't put out an album until 2007. So we were a group for 10 years before we ever actually put anything out.
Yeah, so it's just a work in progress. So.
We just did it for fun, and we had jobs, and after a while, and we were well, let's put some money behind it. And
a lot of the stuff that we go back and listen to from 10 years ago, and it's trash, it's terrible, and we just laugh at each other. I laugh at myself personally because it's just bad stuff, but it's something that we a craft that we honed and worked on for years and years, and now it's to that level where we put it out and people like it and think it's dope. So.
And you said you started in '97, and music's changed drastically since then. Would you guys describe? Has your music changed with the time of what's in and out, or is it just changed over your preference and taste?
I think my personal opinion is that our music has changed as we've changed in our taste of music. We're in our late 20s, early 30s. Well, I'm 30. These guys are like 29. But you know, we're grown now, and so we don't rap about the same things that we rapped
Yeah.
about when we were 21 years old. And musically, I feel like we listen to more types of music now instead of just hip hop. So musically, there's influence of a lot of other genres of music. So I think we've changed, not necessarily as people. Let me say that again. Our music has changed not necessarily because of like the times or like the trends or the styles that have changed. It's more because of how we have changed
Yeah.
as people, I think.
So you grow with it together.
Exactly.
With Bumbershoot, there's tons of artists from locally and nationally. Is there ever, during your times being here, that you see a musical group or an artist that you just go, hoping I can collaborate with them? Has there ever been anyone like that?
I think definitely. I remember last time we saw Chocolate perform, and I was just amazed at seeing her live with her band. And just, I've been a fan of her music for a while, but it had been a while since I really experienced seeing
Yeah.
her rock. And after seeing that, it was something that definitely sparked that curiosity, in my mind that, wow, maybe, let's see if we can do something. So I think this is a good experience because you can get reminded about some of the great talent we have here in town and the talent that's just, around the country, around the world.
Yeah, exactly. And is there anything, what's coming up next for you guys? Anything with working with music or just?
I'd say right now we're working on our next album, which is tentatively going to be called Love is a Business. So we're just working on that album, trying to get that ready as soon as possible. I've just released a new video for I Just Want to Be,
Which I saw, yes.
Yeah. So it's been really getting a lot of love. So we're just trying to keep working on the music and release a new full-length LP that's going to, take us up a notch.
Mm-hmm. And you guys also seem to be really, like, close and family, like, tight. Do you guys, is your family really supportive? Like, are they always at shows or?
My mom actually flew from Vegas here,
Oh.
and my brother flew from Vegas here. And I have two moms. My stepmom, her family flew from California up here to my uncle and my auntie. So they're very supportive because my family is very musical, like, and their family as well. They have a sister who's there's 3 kids. There's a sister who's Kabi Gishuru, who's really a really good Christian vocalist.
Yeah.
And both of our families are really musical, and they support it to an extent. I don't know that they always understand it because it's a different generation, but they definitely support the music. And the more that we evolve, I think the more that we mature, the more the music is relatable to them as well, versus when we were younger rapping about getting drunk and, like kicking it and stuff like that, so.
Well, I've, just moving down here, I've never been exposed to your guys' music, and with this opportunity, I was able to, and I say now I'm a fan. So I
Thank
just
you.
wish you guys luck with everything you guys do, and I'm excited to see what's next. So thank you for taking the time and sitting down and interviewing with me.
Thanks for having us.
Got a nigga on Pillbone trying to present more ways to get paid. Wanna see the lights on most of my money be legit mad. Get a quick fade for the get late cause I look real clean. A link in a chain of an ill team, so remember that. Been in the seat when I'm tipping back off that VSOP. Come on, y'all.